There it goes. Okay. So anyway, we're revisiting past levels on Dragon's Crown because I have to get these fucking runes or something. You know, it's part of the story. So now I have to redo all this shit and refight all these fucking bosses. And then the computer's gonna ask me to do something else. It's gonna be like, oh no, your quest isn't over thus far. We still want to fuck with you. So I'm like, alright, you know, whatever. So then, and then I release this thing. That doesn't do shit, you know. You know, what's that gonna do besides make me feel good about myself? Yes, I helped a comrade. Yeah, like, I fucking care about anybody or anything else besides myself! So, you know, then there's a flamethrower. Yeah, you got this thing. And quite frankly, I really don't like this weapon because, observe. No flamethrower. You get to see boobs. Flamethrower in her hands, no boobs. So, like, alright, it does more damage, but... but in the long run, it doesn't really do anything for me. So, so you know, like...
What?
And then you got these fucking wizards. They appear out of fucking nowhere! And then the computer acts like it's my fucking fault. Ooh, why did you react to that? Because I can't see it 500 frames a second. I'm human! You fucking dicks! So anyway, I still won. But, you know. And then you got this thing. And then there's this ancient language that I'm supposed to fucking memorize. And it's like, dude, if I wanted to learn stuff, I would go to school! I don't care!
Can we have this conversation?
Perhaps, I don't know. I do have a tendency to repeat myself when I'm drunk. Than usual. And then... you know, I start to run out of speed. And that puts me in a bad mood. So then we go through here. And then you got these chains and the graphics are pretty good. And then you have this treasure cache. And it's getting me nowhere near the 30,000 gold piece mark that I need to buy from that fucking greedy wizard. You know, he's like, ooh, my name is Duquesne. In order to get the fucking rune, you have to spend 30 fucking thousand hours of gold, or hours of your life, and gold pieces. And I'm like, you know, fuck you, you mean old fucking man. Just give me the fucking item and let me beat the game. And they're like, nope, can't do it. So I'm like, alright. So then I have to go back. And I have to, like, beat all this shit again. And I swear to God, the computer's, like, taking gold from me. You know, what are they, bankers or something? You know, money just magically disappears from my account. For no reason. They're charging a fee. It's like, existence fee. Ooh, there you go, 30 gold. And I'm like, fuck you. And then people wonder why people rob banks. You know, PNC, fucking Bank of America. What was that other one? It doesn't matter. They call themselves different things. They should all just call themselves Dickheads Incorporated. You know, when the housing bubble burst, all it was analogous to, like, alright, say Coke and Pepsi. they have a roundtable discussion, which is quite illegal. You know, they call it price fixing. Well, it used to be illegal, but they do it now anyway. You know, because George Bush, like, I don't know, sucks rich cock or something. I don't know. So he's letting it slide. You know, and I'm seeing my economic future slip away every time this man makes a fucking decision. All right, bud, this is the way things are gonna go now. You know? So they made it economically impossible to live. And they're letting the banks, like, rape society. You know? So basically, all right. So Coke and Pepsi sits down at a round table discussion. And this never happened, but this is analogous to what the banks did. They fixed the interest rates. You know, Coke is like, hey, you know what, bud? I'd be able to make twice as much motherfucking money if we, you know, if we both made our fucking cans of soda $7 a fucking can. Then I could date rape my fucking cousin. She could try to sue me, but I'd have so much fucking money by that point, I'd be able to get away. I'd be able to get out of anything. And this is their rationale. So, like, banks started doing it. They're like, yep. Oh, Christ. 0.45%. Hell, it'd take me 100 years to be able to afford to rape a cousin and get away with it. Let's jack the interest rate up to 4.5%. And nobody's gonna have a fucking choice. It's not gonna be an open market as long as we all fix the prices. They'll all be the same. And then they're like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. This'll economically work. And then you have this dumbass fucking presidential administration that goes along with it. And then all of a sudden you got a bunch of people my age who are homeless. And then and the next turnaround, these fucking Republicans, they're like, well, just pull yourselves up by the bootstraps. Get to work. And like, where? Indonesia? Where did you export the jobs? And then, sure, I'll go. And they're like, oh, goddamn, you're a bum. No, you're a fucking bum, you dumb fucking hick. I fucking hate Texas. Like, give it back to Mexico already. Like, and then they bitch. They're like, people from Texas. They're like, you're taking our jobs. I'm like, what? You know, yeah, I studied for 16 years as a professional grape picker. And then some dirty Mexican, like, snatched the job out from under my feet. Those fuckers taking our goddamn jobs. You know, that was my life's goal, to work in a fucking orchard. And then they yanked the carpet out from under my feet, and they're like, oh, no, amigo, my job now. No, it's really not how it went. Like, I don't care. Let them come over. I don't give a shit. They're taking up jobs that I would never do. I would rather go to fucking prison than make that a part of my life. Like, you know, work there once a day. You can imagine the deplorable fucking work conditions. And then you got these guys who are like, all right, yeah, we're rebels, you know, we're gonna help you cross the border. We're gonna stuff you in a fucking van. If you're lucky, half of your family will live. by the time you get over here. But in all due honesty, most of you are gonna die from fucking dehydration and starvation. They do the same thing with the Asians. They like stick them on these ships. It's like, yeah, go right ahead and crawl into this little metal box. And then we're gonna float across the ocean and then crack the box open and see how many people are alive by the time you get to the other side. Oh, by the way, you owe us $200. Should we keep that one? I mean that's those are my views on foreign policy.